Hi everyone, it's Athena. Welcome back to my channel. I first want to say I am truly so sorry for not making it yesterday. I tried really hard to do it, to get home early enough, and I was not able to. So I'm so sorry. Okay, so I'm doing this reading on the 13th of February, 2021. Yesterday was 12/21. As we move from the old into the new is what 12/21 is, numerology speaking, and moving into a new, with a new moon, of course, on the 11th, we are either doing one of two things, right? We're either kicking and screaming because we don't want the new to start for whatever reason, because the old was very comfortable, or we're walking smoothly into the new with acceptance and gratitude. Okay. Right? Truly, those are the only reactions. Truly being calm and collective through all circumstances, right? Okay. This is going to be for the weekend, but let's see if Spirit can give us some love messages for the weekend. Okay, these three just popped out. So we have a father figure or a husband, ex-husband, friend, family member, what have you, but here he stands, the Aries. It's the Aries card, so we have this masculine, divine masculine, who's holding the scroll of knowledge. And he's crossing that bridge. So he's literally moving very gracefully from the old into the new, right? Wow, he certainly is. Oh my God. So the divine masculine is completely on board and ready for love. And not just any love, for the one. Taking time out to really, right? It could also be a father figure on the other side who is orchestrating. It's our Heavenly Father orchestrating the union of two people coming together, which was what I kind of was hoping. Okay, so interesting. A divine feminine, Leo, Aries, Sag. That match. A match, right? Made in heaven. Hello. It could also mean Aries moon for sure. Or Leo, Aries moon, Sag moon. Okay? If you have that in your chart. If not, it doesn't have to be. And Gemini here. But let's not go into all of that. Let's see what's going on. So we get word. We get communication. Either email, text, or literally a phone call of, let's talk. I haven't talked to you in a minute. Let's see what else. Yeah, let's talk. But what are we going to talk about? Why does he look? He looks on guard today, mischief and being on guard. So perhaps this communication coming in from this Aries, Leo, Sag, to potentially tell us some truth or tell us how we feel, how they feel. And the caution is, I don't know what kind of response I'm going to get, right? So it's the uncertainty of, it's like being on guard just because you're not sure what the other person's going to say, right? And also the color depiction here of, right, of the solar plexus and root chakra here joining together with the sixth chakra, which is beautiful because it's almost a knowing that this Emperor is going to come forward and, again, the same color depiction, speak their truth. Their truth, their highest truth. It's spiritual, obviously, right? Write it, speak it, tell it, and again, it's coming in as a very pure truth, right? But the reason why he's got that look on his face is he's concerned that it's not going to be reciprocated. Okay, right? So let's see. Bottom of the deck. It's a successful, wow. All right, it's successful. He's been thinking, the divine masculine's been thinking about, how am I going to say what I need to say? Right? Isn't that John Mayer say, isn't it? Say what you need to say. Someone's coming in to say what they need to say. And they've been contemplating it. They've been really putting a lot of thought to it because they want it to be executed as an emperor would and should, right? In the manner that is, you know, it's like that scroll. He wrote it. He wrote it out. He visualized it happening, and he's rehearsed it as well. It's just the way he works. He visualizes it. He sees the connection, how it's going to go down. He visualizes it. He's expressing it. He probably stood in the mirror visualizing how it was going to look, how much he wanted to say in terms of how he feels, and try to have a poker face on so that it's not so misrepresented, should we say, right? So the entire message, I believe this is a communication. It could be he was thinking about how he was going to put it down on paper or text, you know what I mean? But he is successful as it was all he envisioned it to be, right? It was well received. And he's telling this person, you're the one. Oh my God. So we really do have this love reading that we asked for. So thank you, Spirit. He wants to make this presentation, you know, like not a formal presentation. He wants to make sure that everything is exactly the way that it needs to be in order to make this presentation of love. It's not a presentation, but it is. You know what I mean? An emperor makes presentations. An emperor is the CEO. He's reached the pinnacle of success in his own life. Therefore, he visualizes and he goes over and over, right? He goes over and over the presentation, but it's not really a presentation, but to him it is. You know what I mean? He wants to make it perfect. That's it. Yeah. Because this woman that he's presenting it to, it looks like a Leo, Aries, Sag with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, that in the past, someone had to walk away. Looks like it was her, because it was too hard. It was too worrisome. Something was not on an even keel, so to speak, right? The relationship had its turmoil. There was turmoil, so someone had to walk. And it could be a past life relationship. It could be someone you definitely know who is coming in to finally profess their love. And to do so on a grand scale. I feel this is on a grand scale of emotion. So into the heart center that it probably is intimidating the Aries masculine himself. Do you know what I'm saying? It's like some men do not necessarily tend to spill their guts, right? It's not easy for a masculine to spill their guts, but this is spilling your guts. See, he's been thinking about this one. This is like the final sword. And he knows how important that final sword, which he got up, see? He got up from his slumber, from his thoughts and how it's going to happen, his visualization. He might have even been dreaming about it at some point. It's so important to make this just perfect. Yeah. So he got up, took the sword, and is now speaking. So this could be someone that you had no connection of communication with for a minute. And now it's coming in. I'm going to say it, maybe because the ace with the 2 of cups was here. Maybe there was a choice that someone had to make at some point. There was a third party, right? It could have been. It doesn't have to be, but I have to say it because I do see it or I feel it. I just saw it. And I do feel that could have been the reason why there was an imbalance of someone not wanting to make that decision, but they had to. Now that's, of course, from the past, right? So this is a connection of the past coming back and professing their love in a way that will touch your heart like you probably won't believe what you're hearing. It's going to be kind of like that, because that's what this is. Look, you're almost on the recipient, as a recipient, right? As the divine feminine is reciprocating. She's watching and listening. She's not doing anything else. And this masculine is just so emotional and so loving for especially an emperor. He's taking himself out of his comfort zone to do this, right? And so she's almost like feeling like this, okay, I hear what you're saying, but where did this come from, right? Is what the divine feminine's going to think. Like, are you messing with me? You know, that kind of feeling. But in actuality, it makes you both very happy. See? So he's not always the bad guy. The Page of Swords is not always the bad guy. But he's a little curious. Like, is this for real? For sure. Okay, so the divine masculine, definitely, here's Virgo. He really has taken time out to reminisce, to assess the divine feminine walking away. Now, why do I keep saying divine feminine and masculine? Because that's what we are. We're divine beings, souls living in these bodies. someone had left in the past. Look at this. Now look at this. I don't know. I just figured we had a little time. Look who's showed up. So it could also be Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, which we said here. That could be the divine masculine. Could be fire with air in the chart. Or we're just coming to you with the raw truth. And that's why this message and this convo is going to be so important. Wow. Okay. That's pretty intense. So if that's happening to you this weekend, please share. Not all details, of course, but really and truly, I'm curious because this is putting your heart on the line. This really is. Someone's putting their heart on the line. And this is someone that is not used to putting their heart on the line. I'm just saying. I'm not saying, I'm not throwing any shade on the masculine ever. But what I am saying is this particular time and place is going to be very emotional. It's going to be like you're the fish out of water. Look at the masculine is coming in because that's why it's so unlike him to do. And that's why it's being reciprocated, right? As, are you, what? You know, it's going to be like that. Like, what? That kind of thing. But it is a very successful communication nonetheless. It's beautiful. Fish out of water. Here's more fish out of water. Yep. This Aries, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, total fish out of water. Wow. Okay, let's get one card. Every day should be, right? Every day is love. Every day there's love. Let's take them all. The 7 Star Sisters. Birthing creations, the beginning. So the new, it's 2 of them. Okay. So this is all about the tapestry of life expression. Thank you, Spirit. That is, we are all in this together. And that is the expression of love. It's right here, expression. The expression of love coming from one star to another. That's beautiful. Look. Right? They're both 2 stars. We are all stars. See? How beautiful is that? This expression of love is like, it is going to make you feel like you just escalated to, you just flew to the moon. Seriously, look. You're going to be on, as they say, cloud 9, but no, it goes a lot deeper than that. The great severing. Mars energy, anger, conflict, softening to love. See, here he is, Aries. So this is interesting. I could just see this. This is like your typical anger from Aries, right? Who is Mars, the Emperor, coming into, he's almost, listen to this, he's almost mad at himself for feeling this way, this deep, and he doesn't get it. It's almost surreal to him that he's feeling this way, and or it could be Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, right? But he's so mad because he feels this way about this person, and maybe he didn't, you know, I don't think he wanted to feel so deeply for her. And I think he knows in his heart of hearts that she is the one. He does. He knows that she's the one. He can't get away from it. And he probably has tried over and over again. So the fact of the matter is, all this contemplation and all this preliminary leading up to the truth of how one feels is going to be a surprise to him and to those who hear about it, right? There's people here, when the truth of this love, this deep love comes out, it's going to skyrocket through past the moon. It is. It's going to put someone as angry as they are for loving you so much and not understanding why perhaps they are coming. And you can see the same depiction of colors throughout the whole reading here. Base solar plexus, 6th chakra. So we have definitely the action of anger turns into this passionate love story. Now, mind you, we're not talking about anything except someone who knows they are deeply in love with someone and they don't understand it. They're angry about it. And all they can do is come to this feminine and express himself. He probably didn't even think he was going to do that. You know what I mean? I love it. I'm going to take one more, because I have to have 3. We always, everything comes in 3s, don't they? I remember. Oh, that's what happened. He's facing it. He's facing his the fated versus the destiny life. This is the soul plan of spirits. This is God's plan. Look how beautiful these cards are. She's looking into the water. She sees herself just like here, just like this. They see their reflection when they look into one another's eyes. And I don't think this Aries, Gemini, Libra, Aries, Leo, Sag, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius had any idea that it would feel like this, and fought it tooth and nail. So here's going back to the intro. Someone is walking into a new life, a new start, kicking and screaming, literally, not because of fear, but because they're so in love. I don't think they've ever felt this deep for anyone. And I think it confused them as well. And now they're coming to say, it's a hate-love relationship. It's very sweet, actually. All right, if this happens to you, I gotta know. For all of you reaching out to me via text and or email, I will get back to you this weekend. Okay, I send you much love. Bye.